Are orthopaedic shoes really that much better than sneakers?
I would say yes.
Please tell me orthopaedic shoes aren't all ugly. Do you have any cute ones?
We don't have any non-cute ones, mate.
No, it's definitely come a long way.
Can these shoes actually help with bunions? Asking for my painful toes. Oh, your poor toes, Sarah.
What are orthopaedic shoes even made of? Do they use fancy materials?
Can I still use my custom inserts in these shoes, or are they not made for that?
Yes, you can.
How do I know if I'm buying the right size? My feet always feel weird in new shoes.
You've got to get your foot measured. In terms of
Welcome to the Comfort Walk and Talk, where every step towards comfort is a step towards a healthier you.
we're your hosts,
Jeff,
Allanah.
And Ben.
together, let's transform our lives from the ground up.
Welcome back to another episode of the Comfort Walk and Talk. My name's Ben, I'm your host. I'm here with Allanah
Hi, everyone.
and Jeff.
Hi, everyone.
So here at the Comfort Co, we absolutely love our customers. Everything we do for them, creating stylish shoes that will be beneficial for their health. But obviously in this kind of field, there are a lot of questions that do pop up. There is a bit of mystique in the footwear industry, especially in the comfort footwear industry, what we do, why we do it, and the benefits to our customers. So we've come to you. What do you need clearing up? What are some of the footwear mysteries that we can help solve? And we're going to dive into a couple of those today. So we're going to get Lani over here to get us started.
All right. Okay, so we've got a question from Emily. Thank you, Emily. Are orthopaedic shoes really that much better than sneakers?
Just your regular
Just
run
regular
of the mill
Yeah.
type thing. I would say yes. Having worked in this industry now, ask me 2-3 years ago when I got into the company, and I would have told you, can't possibly be that much better, surely. Like, what's the difference? I've gotten used to that arch support, that, you know, the cushioning in the right areas, and just really well thought out shoes is I can't go back.
Yeah, I mean, even just having sneakers are quite well constructed. There's a lot of technology that goes into sneakers, a lot of R&D. Having an insert in a pair of sneakers can make a world of difference. So getting the right arch support for you and putting them in your sneakers can make a big difference as well.
The term orthopaedic, and we like to think, we talk comfort shoes. And essentially for us, comfort means, because it's something that's a bit misunderstood, is the term is we talk about comfort as shoes that fit well, that provide great arch support, and are well cushioned. And those are the elements of orthopaedic shoes that we build into every one of our shoes. And the answer is yes, a resounding yes. They are much better to have those features than without.
Yeah.
It's honestly the easiest thing you can do for your health.
For your whole health.
It benefits the rest of your body in ways that you don't know unless you dive in, things with your alignment, things like that. If you just chuck on some arch support, it would make all the difference in your life, and it's so worth doing. So if you do like your regular sneakers, just grab an insole from us, and take from there.
Great. Right. Well, I'll go next at Jake Smith.
On your Jakey.
And how do I know if I'm buying the right size? My feet always feel weird in new shoes.
Oh, okay, weird. I mean, you've got to get your foot measured. There are many places that will do that for you. I mean, we have our Atrex scanners that will give you a true foot size, but there are a lot of places that you can get your foot measured. In terms of actually the shoe, though, you've got to make sure that it is comfortable when you first get it. So if it's not feeling right, I would consider probably trying something else.
So if you have bought those shoes through us, we have a 30-day money-back guarantee if you've got the wrong size. And again, we do talk about it a fair bit. Those sizes of your shoes can vary from brand to brand. So if you are a size 12 in Bionic, it doesn't mean that you would be a size 12 in Naturalized there as well. So that kind of making sure that you do have the right size with things like on our website as well. If you shop on the Comfort Co using your phone, we have a size right feature that we've developed with one of our brands, Atrex, which is all about your fit features there, where you can get I'd say a rough estimate. It would be better to go and do a scan, but it will be a good fitting pair of shoes that you can do at home without having to go into a store, and just that peace of mind before you order.
It's a good point. And if you are buying online, make sure that the website has a great returns policy for footwear, because like Ben said, you know, shoes do fit different across different styles and different brands. So make sure that there's a good exchange policy.
Which we have.
Good.
Perfect.
Ben.
All right, for the next one. Sarah Bunton asks, can these shoes actually help with bunions? Asking for my painful toes. Oh, your poor toes, Sarah. Don't worry, we're here to help.
I mean, there's a lot of shoes that can accommodate bunions or make your experience in shoes more comfortable. We've talked about on the show before, we've got shoes with neoprene panels or stretchy panels that can accommodate a bunion, or a sandal that will allow the bunion to be free. But we do recommend that you go see a podiatrist if you have bunions for a treatment plan.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of key things to look out for a shoe around bunions, and that is, one is obviously that it's got give and stretch where the bunion is, and that can be via just a soft leather, that can be via a stretch panel, as Allanah mentioned right here, so the bunion can pop through. So that's an important aspect. The other important aspect, actually, funnily enough, is a shoe that fits your foot more naturally. So this actually shoe, see the shape of the shoe? It actually fits the foot really naturally, whereas some shoes got those really pointy fronts. They're actually not fitting the foot how it's designed. You know, they look great, but this one here is going to be really good for a bunion because it's got the stretch panel and it fits. It doesn't put any pressure on the front of your toe. So it's a really good point.
Jeff, if you hadn't have told me that that's a bunion stretch panel, I wouldn't have known. That's
it's amazing.
cool little bloody extra feature there.
But that's the key thing. That's the key thing.
Yeah.
We talk about orthopaedic shoes and stuff like that before. The key thing is to make shoes that build these features that you don't see. You said it before, hidden features. That could be classed as an orthopaedic feature, but you wouldn't know. It's just a design.
Yeah, orthopedic that you actually want to wear, which is revolutionary, isn't it?
All right.
Yeah.
Lance.
We have a question from Lily Marie, and I think this one will have a resounding answer. Please tell me, orthopedic shoes aren't all ugly. Do you have any cute ones?
Do we ever? Oh, we don't have any non-cute ones, mate.
No, it's definitely come a long way. Even the last 10 years, I remember the orthopedic shoes were ugly, and let's all admit it, they were. They were big, they were heavy, they came in black and brown, and that's pretty much it. But now the shoe industry has come so far, and we've got beautiful colours, beautiful styles, beautiful materials. And so, yeah, we would say that they're not ugly.
Right here, we have a metallic snakeskin. Like, you go 10 years ago and tell you that there'll be an orthopedic metallic snakeskin, they would laugh you out of the building.
I'll take your silver and raise you the green snakeskin. That is fashion. And if you've seen Wicked, this is the shoe for you.
Mark T, how long should orthopedic shoes last if I wear them every day?
Any shoes should last, but around that year mark, I would say. If you wore them every single day, and then things will start wearing down, your heel strike point on the back of your heel may start wearing down, or things like that. Especially if you've got sort of that soft, light outsole, will start wearing. So I'd say about that year mark.
Yeah, look, I think with athletic shoes, if you're wearing them every day, I think it's fair to expect 6 months.
Yeah, okay.
Because you're putting, particularly if you're doing 10,000 steps a day.
That's true.
And let's face it, 6 months divided by X number of days in the month, it's pretty cheap mileage for buying a nice pair of shoes.
180-ish days times 10,000, 1.8 million steps.
So it just depends on the usage, all right? But, look, as you say, I mean, you'd be disappointed if you buy a pair of shoes that you walk to the office and you're not really running in or, doing excessive, that doesn't last a year generally. And we build shoes mostly that have that sort of durability for about a year, except for the athletic shoes.
Yeah.
That's the other thing with the shoes that we make, because of all those hidden comfort features in them. You tend to find that they are the shoes that make their way to the front of your shoe cupboard. You have other shoes, of course, but you don't want to wear them because they kind of hurt your feet. So if you're picking the ones, you're going to pick the bloody comfortable ones, aren't you? So.
Yeah, like me and the slides that we had last episode. I wear them every single day.
Every single
and those
day
sort of shoes
fail.
may just last a summer.
Yeah.
So they may just last 3 or 4 months in the summer because you wear them every day. They're EVA, it's going to wear out.
Yeah.
So it just depends on the usage.
Mine's been about 5-6 months, and I'll get another pair when they arrive in January, and that's good.
Still going pretty strong though. Yeah.
Still strong. I'll still have them.
The things you should watch out for to replace your shoes are, most important to me, is the tread of the shoe. If it's smooth and potentially going to cause a slip problem, you should be replacing it. It used to be many, many years ago, you take it to the shoe guy, I need to put a tread on it. That doesn't tend to happen these days too much. That's really a key to call out because it comes down to you don't want to slip in your shoes. Then other things that really are important is the arch support. If it's starting to flatten out, because it does, and you can tell by if it's really not giving you the support and the arch is dropping away, then you're probably due to replace your arch support. And otherwise, you're not going to get any benefit from it. The rest of the stuff, really, you can tell. If the upper's wearing out, you'll know that it's time for replacement. But the most important thing I think is the tread, the bottom of the shoe.
So who's this shoe guy that you can take to replace your tread?
You know, like
The sole replacement, cobblers.
Oh, right.
That was the the standard to a replacement of your sole. That doesn't happen these days.
Yeah, right. That's the first I'm hearing of it. There's
Yeah.
some studs you screw in there.
It's like retread tyres.
Retread.
It doesn't happen now, but they used to retread the tyres.
They used to retread tyres.
Yeah, you take it in, they put a retread on it. And,
Wow.
yeah,
dangerous.
it's the ultimate sight.
Does sound
sounds
dangerous.
really
Yeah,
dangerous.
that's right. You're on the freeway. If you see the freeway and you see those treads, I think it's because they've come off the retread. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
There you go.
And the trucking industry, it's a big income. It's a big industry still because you need to buy a new tyre and then do
Yeah,
three
it must
retreads.
be so expensive, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
I wonder if the
eh?
retread comes off shoes. Like you see walking on a path and you see some retread.
There's not a lot of them done now.
No, I can imagine.
Shoes have become more like use them and get
Yeah.
replace them.
Yeah.
All right, I'll jump into the next one there from old Jessie Parker over there. I wonder if it's Sarah Jessica or she's got some. Do you need a prescription for orthopaedic shoes or can anyone just buy them?
I mean, they're definitely available, obviously. The prescription part, podiatrists do a really good custom orthotic, and that's by prescription. So that is the most truly customised orthotic that you can get. They'll take scans, they'll take moulds, and they'll send it off to be created for you. That part you'll need a prescription for, but shoes are readily available.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think it comes down to definition. So in our case, we build orthopaedic features, which I would say are just great comfort features, like arch support, like heel counters, like good cushioning, into our shoes. Right, so we build that into all of our shoes. Those are the features. There is an orthopedic definition of a shoe, which is like a shoe that maybe it's got two different heights because you got one leg is shorter than the other, or you've got a little bit of a wedge posted in there because you have a particular need for it. Those are prescription orthopedic shoes, and there are people that do that. But 99% of the time, if you look the features that you don't need a prescription for.
Generally, if you have a specific problem, your podiatrist you'll be seeing a podiatrist anyway. That problem will drive you to a podiatrist because it will be painful. So if you don't have that specific problem, then just your regular run-of-the-mill still top of the range for what we do, the insoles that we get will sort you out, and the comfort features that we have in all of our shoes will get you where you need to go.
Great. I have a question from Anna. What are orthopaedic shoes even made of? Do they use fancy materials?
Well, basically, I mean, again, our definition of orthopaedic, which is like all the shoes have our comfort features built into it, we tend to focus on making sure the outsoles are very high quality, often rubber, good grip and so forth, that we're using materials that are durable like leather or really high quality man-made materials that provide stretch and they're good. So it's we essentially focus on the quality of the materials when we build all of our shoes anyway. But there's nothing particularly fancy. It should be a given. The guarantee from us is that we're building the quality materials and those comfort features into our footwear. So Tommy has asked, can I still use my custom inserts in these shoes, or are they not made for that?
Yes, you can. Generally, most shoes will have a removable footbed, which you can take out the one that comes with it. Even though we do put a lot of work into our arch support and things like that to get to that kind of orthopedic level. As Allanah was saying before, if you do have that kind of prescription insole from your podiatrist, we make shoes that can accommodate for that. So double check before, because some shoes don't have a removable footbed and you'll need to kind of do some other stuff there, but most of the shoes that we provide will have a removable footbed, including in our Revere brand, we have sandals with a removable footbed. You can put your podiatrist insole into a pair of sandals. So if you are someone with some kind of profound kind of foot injuries and you need to be wearing that podiatrist orthotic, that can be a bit of a death sentence if you're a bit beachy. That's one summer ruined, isn't it? So we can kind of accommodate for that, and you can put your proper podiatry made orthotic into some sandals as well, which is something that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and very unique. We built them with podiatrists in mind, and it's very good for the sandals.
No, it's right. When it comes to the shoes, I mean, we always say that you can wear your insoles, your custom orthotics or your inserts in any shoe, but you should be looking for shoes that have really good structure to them. Yeah. So good heel counter, good stability. So if you get something that's a little bit too flexible and all that, then the insole may just fall everywhere on it. So you got to be, that's the key thing, is to have a well-structured shoe.
So we've got an interesting one here from Rachel Active. Active by name, active by nature. She needs to know, are orthopaedic shoes good for sports or nah? I need something for running.
Just depends, again, on the definition.
Yeah.
I would say we talk about orthopaedic shoes in that vein as comfort shoes. So like our Walker, for example, has got a rocker sole, it's got structure, it's got cushioning, it's got all the intrinsic features that are great for activity, walking, running. So, and again, it's got these orthopaedic / features, which are more just like a good rocker sole, good insole. So it comes down to definition. And I think that's the really key thing.
We actually have a few people from the office running a marathon in them in 2025 as well. So, Rachel, we'll report back. We'll get really into depth there about just how good they are for running and your training, because they're doing all their training in them as well. So we'll get you some proper feedback on that one very soon.
Yeah. All right. I have a question from Zoe. Can kids wear orthopaedic shoes too? My son has flat feet and I'm worried.
Absolutely, they can.
Same rules. It's the same rules as adults. The shoes just need to be really well structured, and then have the right sort of comfort insole in them or insert. We have a kids range that does that. So it's the same rules. Just really good quality shoes that provide good support. Is the essence.
And I think from when we've been shoe shopping for our girls, it's making sure that the feet, and I think we've spoken about this before, are naturally splayed as well. That's really important for kids, and not
too tight.
Not too tight. Because our daughter Penny has really wide feet, so it's actually quite hard to find her shoes. So you've got to make sure that they're not constricted, because it can cause a lot of issues later in their life.
That's still growing. They can get weird shaped feet.
Yeah.
That's why the shoes that kids go through,
there's so
there's
much.
many during the year because of the growth so high.
Yeah, she's getting longer and wider.
So as a safe bet, we have one of our brands, Scoby, which makes your kind of school range shoes for your kids coming through. So that has all of your comfort features that we've come to expect for all of our adult brands as well. For the kids there, we were talking about it it's like your hidden veggies in your spag bowl. It's something that they aren't going to know that you're doing something healthy for them, but it's the old sneak technique. It's a parenting trope. Our next question comes from Ella Green. She asks, why do my heels hurt so much when I wear flats? Would orthopedic shoes help that?
Yeah, I mean, we've spoken about it so much, is the features that come in comfort shoes that, we provide and others. If you have a hard flat, because there's some, dress lady shoes that are quite hard, that can cause issues. It's just like walking on a hard surface. So things to look out for in a flat pair of shoes is some nice cushioning around the heel. That will help. And then your arch support to make sure that you're aligned properly. So having comfort features in all your shoes is going to make your life so much easier.
We actually have a range of ballet flats, which is a traditionally hard shoe to make orthopedic that we've done with that. Yeah,
we have in a couple of ranges. And that again, it's just that heel softness and the arch support that helps with that.
So do you make orthopedic sandals or just closed shoes? I need something for summer.
We have so many sandals, Matt. So Ben, do you want to start with your favourite shoe?
My absolute favourites there. So these ones, Matt, you'll be wearing these all summer long, mate. Tell you what, these are so soft underfoot, all those orthopedic features that we were talking about before. So that contouring, that exceptional arch support there. They're so soft, they're so bouncy. I love these shoes.
Yeah, good around the water. So if you're going to go to the beach this summer, Matt, water resistant and you can get your feet wet. Something like this slide as well if you're not a flip-flop person. Also has customizable straps, which is super exciting, but is so soft and comfortable and open for the summer.
Yeah, I mean, basically all of our sandals in our range, one thing is they all have arch support. We build arch support into everything. So you could class that they all have an orthopaedic feature called arch support. So, and then it's just a matter of just what style of sandal do you want. And as the guys mentioned, we have this great recovery product. We have basic beach flip-flops there, and then we go to more advanced sandals, backstrap sandals, leather uppers, depends on the price, the quality. So we really, I think, we pride ourselves as would have the widest range of arch support sandals in the market without doubt across the many different brands.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as our women's shoes go, one for every occasion. You dress up ones, you dress down ones, your casuals, your recoveries, this, that, and the other. So we're working at getting a couple more men's ones in the mix.
I mean, for men, you'd say it's one for every occasion because you only wear one pair of sandals.
You need
every
about 3
occasion.
shoes in the wardrobe. Yeah.
Wearing these to a fancy dinner, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
We actually did an episode where we've dived a lot deeper into this EVA range from Vitasol with staff reactions, things like that. If you want to check back in the old archives there, so see how much they like them as well.
Very good. All right. Well, thanks, everyone. That was a great episode. Good to hear from our customers again. And hopefully you enjoyed some of the answers and learned a little bit. We look forward to catching up with you next time from my co-host, Ben.
Thank you very much.
And Allanah.
Thank you.
If you have any other questions about the range, our customer service team is second to none. They'll be happy to hear from you. So you can email us in, you can call us, you can hit us up on our socials where we're more than happy to answer questions there. It can be a big step taking an orthopaedic supported step, so anything that we can help to do that,
But you
we're
won't
happy
look
to
back.
do it. Thanks. See you next week.
Bye
Thank
for
you.
now.
Thank you for joining us on the Comfort Walk and Talk by the Comfort Co. If you like this episode and you got something out of it, we would love your support with a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Don't forget to subscribe on your favourite channels and never miss a step on your journey to comfort.
Please follow us for more insights and updates on the Comfort Co social media channels. Until the next episode, see you later.